You have to have some type of matrix to be able to form it, whether it be an alginate impression or whether it be a little button that we form over the tooth. You have to have something to put it into to make it. So after we have made that, you're going to get some type of separating medium. A cheap one is Vaseline. Now at this point, the doctor has already prepped the tooth. So I'm making sure that I coat the prepped tooth and the two adjacent teeth. And I'm definitely going to get in here. Don't have too much Vaseline or you'll have big voids, but you can tell I've coated it very well. So now I'm going to shake my monomer, and I'm going to do 14 drops. I'm going to squeeze this and then put it down and let it suck it up. Now I'm going to keep my hand on this so I don't spill it because it's expensive. And I'm going to do 14 drops. Whoops, that never got cleaned out. I need a different one. Could you clean that out with alcohol? Thank you. So I'm going to do 14 drops. 1, 2. You can tell that sometimes it comes out too fast. I'm going to squeeze out the excess. Put the lid on so I don't spill it. Thank you, Chloe. So now I'm going to take my powder, also called my polymer, and I'm going to very quickly cover it, put the lid on it, and then dump out the excess. Now I'm going to stir it. And I'm going to let this set for 1 minute. While I'm doing that, this is going to kind of liquefy, and I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off. That looks a little powdery, so I'm just going to add that. Looked pretty powdery, so I could have added a little bit more, but you can tell that it's kind of changing consistency. Now I'm going to look at my matrix, and I'm going to realize that I'm going to even practice seating it. I can tell this is the molar, this is the premolar side. So once I put it in, I'm going to make sure I seat it correctly, because sometimes these will seat and it might feel like it goes down, but it's not right. Okay? So now it's changed consistency. I'm going to scoop up as much as I can. I'm going to put it only in the tooth that we're fabricating the provisional for. To push down a little bit. You want to push down a little bit so you don't have voids. You can work with a partner if you want, because you don't have enough hands sometimes to. Okay, so now I'm going to seat it. Whoops, that's wrong. Now this is a weird one. I don't know if I like this one, Zoe. And my gloves are slipping all over the place. Because someone, yeah, I don't know, we might have to, it might be a matrix. Could someone hold that for me while I clean this up? That part we might have to do over. We might not be able to use that matrix. It's because I don't have one patient. I have like 4 patients. And these are not, could someone get out some more gauze, please? Hang on just a second. If you don't get this cleaned out, we have a mess. And sometimes it hardens and you can't get it cleaned. Okay, what?
Is this done? It seems like it's cured, but I wasn't
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so you can take a pencil. I'm going to go ahead and show you Aaliyah's. Hers is completely cured because she has set this on the unprepped tooth 3 different times, and each time she seated it and held it with her hand because this is not a patient that can bite. Now she's going to mark around here. Now you don't have a lot right there, so you're going to have to be careful. Now she's going to pull this out. Whoops, yours is not set.
Still?
Oh, it doesn't feel it.
Mine's is done as well.
Huh?
Mine's is done as well.
I don't know, because look, yours is,
And I already did it 4 times.
well, I threw away. I'm not using the old stuff. We used it last year, but 1 year might have made a difference. Yeah, yours is not set. Look,
Do I need to make another one?
you're gonna have to make another one. We might have to do this tomorrow. We'll have to see.
I mean,
We might not be able to use these. I was trying to reuse these.
the tray was working fine, but the
Yeah,
stuff.
it's, see, look, I'm gonna rip it.
Can you just make another one?
Well,
Try again?
let's see what happens.
Are you still supposed to see videoing?
Gosh, it's so slick. I can't even. Okay, we're gonna have to get that out. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now that looks pretty. Now I'm gonna reseat it. And sometimes you gotta look. Okay. Well, so far it's working. Try to pry that out. We're not going to use the old material. Let's open this. I got a grant. Let's use it. I think maybe that's it. It just took too long. Okay. You done with your snap? Was it pretty easy? Are you done with everything? Wow. Okay, then you guys, have you been back there? Okay, let's go back there. Yeah, get your flashcards out of the bin. If you want your flashcards graded before you leave today, put them in there. But yeah, go back here and practice. Have you studied your terms? Okay, then you do have more things to do. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So I think after the 3rd time, we can kind of stop, and then I'll show trimming separately. The reason we are reseating this and I'm having them occlude, you have to hold it, is because the material will shrink. And if you just take it off and let it cure or harden, it's going to shrink and then it won't fit. If you leave it on the prep tooth the entire time, it is going to lock on. I've had it happen many, many times, even with separating medium. So that's why you keep taking these off and on.
Just maybe I can't get this out. Over there. Should we use alcohol?
Yeah, we might have to go to, see, I've never used this brand. We might have to go to, oh wait, oh here it is.
Yeah, I was just saying over there, like on the side, it's going from left.
Yeah, you mean for the next person?
Yeah.
Oh, they can clean this out like this. Yeah, I thought, where is it? Okay.
No, I mean, it's right here.
Yeah, this next person can use this
Do you
one.
want me to use it? Do you want me to do it now?
Well, I'm gonna have
again?
him. I'm gonna have him coat this, and well, let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah.
It ripped, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the new stuff.
do you want me
Put
to
them-
go now and try again?
I'm gonna have you go back and finish, and then come back.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, where are you?
I'll put the
Okay. Okay, yours, you can go trim. Now when you trim it, you're gonna have a fulcrum. Here, let's come on up and I'll show you how to trim. Okay, now your occlusion looks weird for some reason, but that's not the part that matters, okay? So now to trim these, did you pause it?
I just kept it going so you can crop it.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to crop.
Oh, I can show you.
Okay, so gonna have a fulcrum. We're gonna start trimming away. Like you have quite a bit to trim because you were pushing it everywhere. You see why you don't want to push it everywhere? Now look, you got lots to trim. So I got a fulcrum.
Could you tear it off?
Well, good luck on tearing it off. You don't want to tear it.
Yeah, they're all.
Now the most important part is we don't want to trim too much. I'm going to make her do this hard work. But here, we're going to trim to the pencil. Now watch, I'm not going to go like this because I don't want to touch, see that beautiful little margin? You see that? So we're going to trim to it. Now don't trim away the pencil, trim to it. Now watch my fulcrum. I'm being very careful. Now I'm doing very careful so that doesn't bother them. So you just got to work on trimming. I would trim off the mesial and the distal first. I'm pushing pretty hard, look. You got a lot to trim. Okay.